Hey there, it's Coaster Cross. Today's video is going to be the 10 most aesthetically pleasing roller coasters. I'm going to start off with an obvious choice, at least for me, in Millennium Force. It's hard not to appreciate the beauty of Cedar Point's coasters. Of course, having the beautiful scenery of the beach and Lake Erie is a large part of why many of their coasters look so good, but Millennium Force stands out for me because of that beautiful imposing lift hill and first drop. I love the way the supports and track look together. I definitely think it's the prettiest of the Giga coasters. My next pick is Disney's California Screamin. This roller coaster really sells the beyond this world boardwalk look of the park. If it weren't for the plethora of scream tubes they have on the ride, this would have placed higher. Despite that, I still think it's one of the most beautiful and well-placed roller coasters. After that, we've got Giant Dipper from the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Now here's a real boardwalk coaster. Giant Dipper has such a classic look to it. The red and white color scheme and the beach setting give this ride such a charming appearance. This ride is a real classic too. It first opened in 1924, and given its age, I still think it's pretty amazing. You just can't have a good boardwalk theme park without a nice wooden coaster, and Giant Dipper is the prime example. Here's another beautiful ride, Kumba from Busch Gardens, Tampa. I've been struck by the good looks of this guy since I was a kid, and it's pretty sad because I still haven't been to Busch Gardens, Tampa. The theming and color scheme are just so captivating. It really looks like a jungle coaster. Even the name is pleasing, Kumba. I can't help but love it, and I cannot wait until the day I finally get to ride it. As far as pretty B&M coasters go, I had to include the recently upgraded Incredible Hulk coaster from Universal Studios Orlando. The beautiful new paint, awesome trains, and incredible layout make this ride amazing, but then you see it lit up at dark, and holy crap, it's even cooler. I'm just now realizing there's a lot of B&M on this list. Well, here's Gatekeeper, Cedar Point's other super pretty blue coaster. I think the ride speaks for itself. It's such a gorgeous thing to look at, and a perfect coaster for the front of the park. I think one of the ride's biggest intentions from inception was to be nice to look at, and it sure delivers. And here's another classic wooden coaster from the 1920s, the Coney Island Cyclone. This ride seems to show its age a little bit more than the Giant Dipper, but it's hard not to appreciate Cyclone. The ride has been host to a million photo ops over the years, and it definitely deserves it. When you think of classic roller coasters, this one is it. It just looks the part. Next up is Nemesis from Alton Towers, another ride that has had me transfixed for a long time. The theming on this is perfectly frightening. This is a roller coaster that really earns its name, not just in the incredible ride it gives, but in appearance. I love the dirty color scheme. It really fits the theme of the ride. The way parts of the roller coaster peek up from the ravine it's built into is perfect. Yet the best part is getting on. That's when you really experience how well themed this monster is. You'd be hard pressed to find someone not enamored with the imposing beauty of the next coaster, El Toro, the only Six Flags coaster to make this list. Usually I'm not too impressed with the appearance of Six Flags coasters, yet El Toro is such a beautifully crafted beast of a ride that's impossible to deny its beauty. The incredible layout combined with the way the coaster traverses its track makes El Toro endless fun to watch, and I can't quite pinpoint it, but the color of the wood is just so gorgeous. Finally, I've chosen Expedition Everest. I cannot think of a more well-themed coaster that I have been on. It's not just well-themed though. It honestly feels like you're traversing a mountain while riding, and from anywhere in Animal Kingdom you can see this towering mountain of a coaster. Some might argue it's less the coaster itself and more the mountain that's beautiful, but the mountain is the ride. Disney really outdid themselves with this one. I really hope we see another coaster with this much attention to theming and ride experience in the future. Alright guys, if you like this video, you should hit subscribe. My current 7 subscribers are getting lonely.